doing. So Rusty bid no to 1.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just we'll stick with Blarf here. Whoever he's playing next.
There is Mick versus Chemo.
Mm-hmm. Mick versus we'll stick with Blarf.
Yeah, sure. And he's playing Rusty, so it's gonna be a great game, definitely.
Sick games. Okay, awesome.
Oh my god, we'll have some really great games.
Okay, so we're watching Blarf versus Rusty.
I'm gonna have to go buried back at some point because of food.
Okay.
Because here it's 9:30 p.m. Okay. So Joaquin Lavigne is Rusty, I assume?
That's right.
Okay, cool.
Like Blarf's is going through the freaking gauntlet, man.
Yeah.
The gauntlet. Yeah, I mean, if anyone can win the tournament, Blarf can win it, so...
yeah, definitely.
But, yeah. Okay, you want to pass me lead? You want to pass me lead?
Yes. Sorry about...
no worries.
Wait, just a minute.
Alright, I'm going to put
leader. Yeah,
I'm going to put Blarf on the bottom this game for game 1. Alright. Okay, yeah, do you want to take your BRB now, or... Yeah,
No, I have to wait for the food to come, so...
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
It all depends.
so we're going into the next round. Blarfs is playing Rusty, BO3. This is round 3. Insane game, last game. And, yeah, I mean, more of the same. And, yep.
But, I mean, yeah, the bracket for Blarfs has been extremely hard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, are you sure it's hard for him, or is it hard for the opponent?
Well, it seems it's hard for the opponent, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in. Let's see, we got Automaton.
Alright. When does the series duration get extended? Is there like a point where it goes to BF5?
Yeah, round 5.
Okay, gotcha.
So semifinals. No, wait. No, the grand final is best of 5. No, only the grand final is best of 5.
Gotcha.
And I think, yeah, the 2 last rounds of the losers bracket are best of 3. So Naxer went to losers bracket, Maki went to loser bracket, Mose, Robert from Thailand, Notes. Yeah, there's some really good players in loser bracket.
How's No Name looking? Because he's like a heavy favorite too as well, right?
Who?
No Name.
Oh, okay.
Like Russian kid, Eric.
Yeah, okay. Is Blars in a guild, a clan?
He's on No Fucks With Me on the NA side.
Oh, okay. So both players with a cat. One builds on D, the other one's on F. But yeah, okay. Double protons for both. What do you feel about Oceanus, Aqua Spirit, and then Oceanus instead of the Adepts?
Would not recommend.
Yeah, do you like Oceanus?
It's it's not that I don't like it. It's just that the adepts give you a solution for 6. They're good on 5, and they're okay on 7 as long as they're not getting attacked. And the Oceanus is just not good. I mean, it does normal damage. It's good on 8. It's range. It's just not gonna be able to do what the adept can do for cost, I feel. So
the problem, it doesn't tackle hard waves that are usually hard for your usual DPS units.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Right. Because at least the adept hits chaos, right? So it's gonna hit all the units equally well.
So we already have our first infuse. I can see how they're sending early with this. And they have brilliant tank, excellent DPS. Yeah.
Oh shit, dude. Oh. Just taking some bourbon, making the casting come a little easier, I guess.
Yeah. But I mean, even Blarf, see what he told Rusty, see you on wave 20. I mean, Adepts, Tank, Thunderbird. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't. I don't think they have solutions for anything, right? Like, they don't have solutions for 9 at this point. For example, they don't have solutions for.
They have Sprite.
Oh, they have one. Okay, my bad. They don't have solutions for 8, maybe.
Yeah, Android is a solid tank with 3 Adepts and a Thunderbird. You have a shit ton of damage.
Oh, you know what? I was playing in a tournament with CD Uniform as my partner. And he was telling me that a lot of people think that the android's worst round is 6, but it's actually 4. And now that I've played with it more, I tend to agree with him, just because it just sits there and like dies. So, so I think the android's weak on 8 as well, for very similar reasons.
Yeah, definitely. It gets surrounded by Zerglings. It's a mid shield.
Right.
But the thing is, with Android, it's really good because it spawns twice, so it changes targeting of the unit. So it gives you a little bit more damage than traditional tanks like Producer, for example, who gets pretty much 3-shot after a while, or 1-shot or 2-shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, both are going for a lot of gas.
As they should. As they should.
Yeah. And they should. Blarf with the Varigal Sentinels again.
Nice.
I mean, he didn't get a cherub though. Before, interesting. I mean, having a single cherub actually helps a lot. I mean, it gives you an easy upgrade for 10.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, again. Yeah, they just need to gas, upgrade units, and move on. Maybe they can even go 8-2, 9-2 before 10.
Gotcha. Bluff's just staying a little bit slower than Rusty. Like, Rusty seems to be more interested in gassing faster, and Blarf seems to be more interested in getting like a really nice build. Oh, he's got the Mudman that Rusty doesn't have. Do you think that will play on 10 or?
No, I don't think they need much help on 10. Maybe after 10 is gonna help, but I mean, spending 130 mils now instead of 2 workers, whereas you have some units for 10. But the thing is, he didn't get a cherub, so he needed the Madman. So actually, I think, I'm not sure, but I think Madman is actually a little bit of inefficient investment.
Gotcha.
At this point, but he doesn't have the cherub, so it was a necessary investment, let's say. But again, rolling Terminators. Do you think he's gonna skip the Terminator? Interesting. He's not worrying about 10. Yeah, he has the melee, yeah, but yeah. Yeah, he gets a Terminator, of course.
You think about Blarf? Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Both 7-1. Yeah, I get the captain too. Oh my god, this build is so strong. Yeah. I mean, even 11 now seems a little bit hard to go for. Yeah, both get the peer, I guess. Yeah, Rusty skips the peer. Makes sense. Okay. And he's 8-1. I can't see them sending. Yeah. Do you think Rusty can send against Blars on 10?
No. I mean, he's gonna have what, like a Terminator? He's gonna have this melee eye pushing damage. He's gonna have like a veteran.
Obliterator, yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's reasonable. But Rusty's just taking an income lead, right? Like he's just ahead, and I think his plan is just gonna be to stay ahead, just through income.
Yeah.
And then maybe
L1, A2.
Yeah, I mean, right now I think 12 and 14 are both good. They don't have a big spread damage unit, so 13 might be good as well.
Yeah.
So that's the point.
Yeah, I think you target 12 and 13 at this point.
And they don't have Nightcrawler, so 14 is also very strong.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mechanical is it doesn't give much value here, but he gets a peer after all.
That's good. No, I think they're both fine, right? There's no way either one of them's gonna leak.
Yeah, but I mean, Rusty's way stronger. I mean, his Blarfs is 9-1. Here, Rusty's 8-2, and he has a stronger build for 10. But yeah, a little bit weaker for 11.
Yeah.
I think both of them are holding.
Yeah, I mean, these Adepts are going to clean up 11. Oh! Wait. I see. Blarf has 2 Adepts, but Rusty has 3. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that... I think this unit quality drop is because what allowed him to get the higher gas, because that's the thing. I mean, you have to understand, like, certain units are just good units. They're just going to scale positively. So an example of that is the Captain, because as you add more units, the buff's going to be applied to more units. Resonator is another example.
Sentinels.
Right, absolutely. AoE buffs specifically. Something like Nightcrawlers are going to scale positively because as the opposing units become stronger, they grow in value, relatively speaking. So slowing like a cow isn't worth very much, but slowing like a marauder is worth a lot, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But certain units scale negatively, and one of those units is the Adept, because this Adept with 560 life and light armor is going to die instantly to like a Hydra or a later game unit. So what it allows you to do is that it allows you to get immediate power, and you use that immediate power to get gas and get more money. So so that's something to think about. Do you want units that scale positively, that are just going to be strong throughout the entire game, or do you want units that give you a ton of power now and allow you to gas aggressively, so you can buy like tier 6s and you can buy like the dragons and the tanks and so on? Just
the thing is, by the way, interesting, Rusty gets the Soul of Heroes, both get the satellite, which is, it's fun. But at the same time, you have to consider things like their brawl value. So if you think about Pyro, Pyro actually is a really tanky unit early waves, and it helps you actually echo quite a lot. It does a decent damage, but of course it has a negative value as the game approaches. It gives you a lot of that value via the echo that you can do.
Right, and I would actually go a little bit further and just say that like any DPS unit is going to scale negatively, because as rounds go on, like the amount of DPS it's doing is flat, but the units are getting stronger. So the supports are the supports and the debuffs are what scale positively. Blarf's is making a big send on 13 here. Let's see, what's he trying to hit? I think he's trying to hit the feeder. Well, he hit the feed. I really like how he sends. Like he will get the cheap high income units first, so he can just cancel at any time. It's a really clean way to do it. But you have to actually be aware of what your gas state is, calculate exactly how much money you're gonna have to spend, send, etc. to make that last big unit send.
But yeah, there's no way he's leaking. What do you feel about the Soul of Legends? I mean, Rust is doing a Soul of Legends. It's binding on the Android. How do you feel about it?
I have not played with it very much, but it seems strong. It seems like this is a unit that's going to be dealing, 200 DPS. For how much does it cost? 50 plus 100 plus 240, right? So 240, 340, 390. So for 400 minerals, you're dealing 200 DPS, and the 1200 HP doesn't matter because you're buffing another unit, and you're just going to be pushing damage throughout the entire fight. So I feel that it's strong, but it's like a big investment. You have to use it.
Let's see the send.
Yeah.
Do you think Blarfs is leaking? I think so, no? He's leaking this, I think. I think it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
GG.
Yeah, like, Rusty's so strong, man. I've played against him a lot. It's just, yeah. Okay, well, next game. Higher gas, higher income, higher value. Just wins on every metric. Allows him to make a much stronger send to finish out the game. Bluff send on 13 really hurt because it also allowed Rusty to eco on the back of it into his send 14. So
no, I think he knew that. I think Lars knew that he was weak on 14, so he wanted to hurt Rusty on 13. But I mean, 14 is a much harder wave than 13, right? So
yeah, so that's like a situation between 28, 29 type of thing.
Yeah.
Right? Because like 29 is obviously much harder than 28, but if you get them to leak 28, there is no 29.
Yeah, exactly. Right. But I mean, 28 is hard in its own right, but yeah, definitely 29 is harder. Yeah, let's go.
I think Blarfs is still in the game. Just gotta give him a minute.
He didn't get a cherub.
Okay, let me update my title here.
So Dynamia is progressing. Mikey is progressing. Mos is progressing. There's Note versus Fujimes. This is gonna be a hard game.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Are you guys getting the invite?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm just gonna sort everything for food because it should be here soon. Just.
Okay, sure. Yeah, no worries. Okay, let me give him a little question mark. Okay. Okay, so I put all good on top. Yeah, man, like, top slot's consistently dominating. Top slot's consistently dominating. It's so stupid, too, but yeah. Yeah, hopefully, maybe, well, not hopefully, but we'll see. Maybe Rusty can break the streak of, top slot domination.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. This is gonna be my last game, and then I'm gonna go be right back for a few minutes,
okay,
so sure. I can eat.
Yeah, I mean, these guys haven't given us a break at all, huh? Like,
yeah,
it's just been back to back to back. It's not too bad.
Yeah, you're based in what, West Coast?
Texas.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's 1:43 here.
Yeah, cool. So we have a Celestial opening. What do you think about Celestial?
Okay, so
What
okay,
about
right.
their openings?
Okay, right. So acceptable openings are Spirit and 2 Cherubs with 1 gas. You can do that, but you will lose the game to a Zealot Send. Spirit and 3 Cherubs. You can do that and send a Zealot, and that's a fairly reasonable opening. Openings that hold Zealots are Spirit and 4 Cherubs, which I play because I like to make the Daemon on 2. And then the other opening that holds the Zealot is the Spirit, Saint, and 1 Cherub, and that will allow you to make a Cupid, which will hold 5. So those are your
And that's
4.
what I usually do.
Right, so those are your 4 standard openings.
Yeah, I really like the Saint. So we have Zealots. Let's see the RNG.
Oh, is it 3 or 4? Oh, he's
My
dead.
God.
Okay, that's it. It's game over. Yeah, he's not gonna.
Yeah.
It,
Oh my God.
Oh, dude, you can't do that. You can't do
Well,
that.
both are
man.
leaking.
Wait. Oh, they both sent. They both sent.
Yeah, they both sent.
I think-
RNG.
Dude, Rusty just man, like what a beast. Yeah, let's wait, no, let's I want to go look at these positions. I'm kind of interested in like maybe Rusty just positions better. Maybe that's why like the RNG just consistently favors him, which it does.
No, it actually had the cherub to pull on the bottom left, which helped a ton.
Yeah, let's take a look at this.
So-
This is super interesting to me.
Yeah, but both had it.
It's very similar. It's very similar.
Yeah. I mean, it has the RNG because the Zealot stuns 20% of the time. It's not a 1 in 5, it's 20%.
Oh,
so,
gotcha. Yeah. RPGs, because Made of Good one time called it RPGs, like the RPGs against me. And ever since then, it's never been RNG. It's always RPG in the squad community.
the roleplay of the Zealots.
That's right, exactly.
So it goes for the Runeguard. Runeguard is strong.
Okay,
and Craggy. Double Marine.
Oh, man.
Do you think he leaks?
No, because he has a Craggy.
No.
He's got a Craggy. Your favorite unit?
Yeah. No.
And mine too.
It's one of the favorite units of one of my friends.
Okay.
But yeah, Lord Kaiser is definitely strong.
Lord Kaiser is great on 6, 7, and 9, and I guess even 11. It's just it's awesome, right? It just sucks.
Yeah.
It just sucks on 5 and 8. It's actually really good on 10 too, because what will happen is it will chuck its stupid feast like over the boss, to where like the boss like turns around and tries to attack the feast. So it's really good on 10 too. I should start playing Kaiser more. I haven't used it in quite a while. I've been sticking with the Rune Guards and Shadow Fist and so on, but I think Kaiser needs to come back. I really like Rusty's build here. Look, oh, it's so clean.
Yeah, it gets a Roach Fighter too. Both get the Roach Fighter, get some Zerglings.
Yeah, I mean, both of these players are very strong, but one of the things that makes Rusty like incredibly good, like difficult to play against, is that you don't know what he's gonna do. You know what I mean? Like he can play a solid build and just stay low gas and hold sends. He can play a very fast gas, like high eco game, and just eco just as well as anyone in the game. Like he's just very, very strong overall. Whereas Blarf is also very strong, but Blarf's style is more gas reliant. So if I'm playing against Blarf, I would always expect him to have maybe weak, like very strong builds for value, but just generally lower value and higher gas, and so more vulnerable to being sent on.
Yeah, definitely. By the way, look at Lord Kaiser on 4. Let's take a look at Blarf's. I mean, Lord Kaiser is actually great on 4 as well. It's one of the best tanks that you can have on 4. You have the Roach as well. He's going to see the